What is the outcome if, and it's a big if, like I said, if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. It's a big if, half gallon if. They can find evidence to say that they were paying these teams to be bad. The owners were paying coaches to lose, which in a sense is paying the GM to not put together a good team. What is the outcome of this? Our guys looked at differently. Our guys looked at as now coaching candidates again. Our guys, our teams. I mean, at that point, you're talking about integrity of the game. Is there a force sale of teams that could come into play there?
I mean, even then, you got to look at it like they still went along with it. So
but it's not. This is the thing.
Which kind of makes it hard for me because it's like, okay, I understand Brian Flores saying like, hey, I'm not gonna do this because I mean, if you look at it, he has a positive record.
Yeah.
As a coach, Hugh Jackman, Hugh Jackman. Yeah,
Hugh Jackman.
Wolverine.
Wolverine was coaching the Browns for 4 years. Killed 3 people.
Dang, God. Hugh Jackson. If you look at it, I'll say this: if players come out and say, or if more coaches come out and say like, "Yo, I was paid to do this. Somebody told me to do this," because now you got to think it was just like what was that on the field a few years back with the Saints when they were trying to like purposely hurt Brett Favre?
Bountygate.
Yeah, like if somebody came out and be like, "Hey, miss this, I'll pay you an extra $10K, $20K." If you got players that's coming out saying like, "Hey, yeah, he not lying about this. I was actually part of this because this person told me X, Y, and Z," then I feel like you got some credence
to me,
to your argument. But right now, his argument kind of don't hold weight to me because you still went through with that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, to me, that's different though, because he could have been complicit simply because he felt like that's what the owner dictated and that's what the owner wanted, so that's what he needed to go along with. I'm not saying it's right, but at the same time, it's one of those things where if I don't play along with this, I'm going to lose my job anyway. I might as well get paid for it, Exactly. And so that's the hard position that you're in as a black coach who rarely gets those opportunities. Because if he didn't go along with it, you know what that owner's going to say? Well, he doesn't play ball. Let's forget it's a fraternity, and we have to stop making it sound like these owners are not sitting there being the most upstanding citizens. They're like, "Oh, hey man, did he just no? It's like, did he go along with the game plan I had for my organization because I want to do this?" That's what you got to realize. This is business, and business is dirty.
Oh no, yeah. Somebody
in general is not a wholesome sport. I don't, especially when we talk about ownership, right? It's not a wholesome thing. They have ways and tactics to get what they want, and they're billionaires. You ever heard somebody tell a billionaire no consistently?
Hey, Bruce Wayne did a shady business.
Hey, yeah, the NFL. You know why?
The NFL has
other
rules.
Billionaires that's telling them.
The NFL has rules, and the commissioner enforces those rules, right? Yeah. But at the end of the day, he still gets paid from those billionaires.
Yeah.
Which is why Roger Goodell gets so much heat, because he does stuff that we be like, why would he do that? That makes no sense. You think those billionaires that don't pay him 40 M's don't sit there and dictate those things?
Man, he makes so much money.
If he ruffle enough feathers, like, here's the one thing. You're not going to get a bunch of teams or owners forced out of their organizations. That's not going to happen. There's going to be some fines. There's going to be some penalties if it comes out. But you're not going to see a lot of owners. Like, this is not Donald Sterling. You're not going to get a bunch of people forced out.
It'll never be that. But
the NFL will actually give you the two birds and go about their business. The NFL does not do that.
Yeah, no. It wouldn't be a Donald Sterling situation. I think where the question comes in is, could you see teams forced, or could you see an owner forced out because the rest of the business looks at him as an eyesore? The rest of the owners look at him as an eyesore, because if the owners all come together, they absolutely can force you. They can vote you out of the NFL and force you to sell your team. But would it ever get to that? That's the part, because like you said, it is a fraternity. That's why, and that's how the whole Brian Flores lawsuit situation even comes up. Because what do you tell somebody? If I'm sitting in a meeting with the owners and you ask me why I was kicked out, why I left, why did Miami let go of you so swiftly? And my answer to you is because I didn't listen to the owner when he told me to tank. You're not going to get that job.
Hey, and this is all because
they're all in this together.